and welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town, and we're here now at Ford's Middle School to discuss the Have a Heart food drive and to thank Ford's Middle for all they've done for this great effort. With me is Principal James Parry, Vice Principal Doug Sealander, and Student Council Coordinator Megan Fervig. Got that close enough? All right, great. So first, let me just turn it over to you, Mr. Parry, and tell us all about the effort here and, you know, how you did it, and tell me all how it happened.
Well, so you can see I've not done much.
See. It's all here.
Well,
it's all behind us.
Say, you can see that we have, this is our 7th and 8th grade student council members.
Okay.
We have, they are active. They're out there hustling all the time. So this is all of them, and Ms. Fervig leads them, and it's just exciting to be involved and have a heart. And we have kids with such big hearts in this room here and outside of this room. So it's exciting to be a part and do what we can for our town, our great town.
Great. Mr. Sealander, you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, I mean, our kids come together, and we have kids in need also, and these kids are some of the ones that are leading the effort to collect food. So, you know, they recognize their own community needs help, and they're always here to serve.
Terrific. And how about Megan? Do you want to say anything about these great student council kids?
They take initiative. They're in the classrooms and their homerooms every morning, pushing the food drive and making sure all the kids know where to go and where to sign up. It's been amazing, and we're more than happy to show them how to give back to the community.
Great. Is there an actual 8th grade student council leader? How do you organize yourselves?
We have
The president.
Ryan.
That's you? Come on up. Take the microphone. Tell me all about what's going on here.
Yeah, so this is the 214 food drive that we're doing.
What does that mean? Why is it 214?
Because we're trying to either raise 214 pounds of food or $214 that we're going to donate.
What's the significance of the number 214?
Well, the food drive actually ends on Valentine's Day.
Oh, you're good. Man, I'm liking this. You're going to follow me around the rest of my stops. You're good. All right, so tell me about how this happened. Whose idea was it?
It was Mrs. Fervig's idea.
All right.
Good job to her.
Right.
And so then we basically, as the student council, we're trying to get everyone else to participate and trying to get the rest of the student body to donate the food so that we can meet our goal.
Okay, so how did you go about doing that? Did you have flyers? Did you just talk at each homeroom? What did you do?
Well, there are people going around and talking to people in homeroom, and there's also morning announcements, and we're saying that so that everyone in the school can hear it. So we're just trying to get the word out as much as we possibly can.
And you're going to do this through next week?
Yes.
And then we'll pick it up, I guess, right after that?
Yep, it's going in on Valentine's Day.
Terrific. All right, good job. Who's the 7th grade president?
We just have an 8th grade cabinet. So
Oh, just 8th grade? Okay. Anybody else want to say a few words about... Somebody come here. Who wants to talk? You do. You do. You do. Come here. Come on. Tell me about how this makes you feel, the fact that you're able to help people in need.
Okay, so I have a cousin and a grandma, and one of them actually has heart issues. So this just makes me happy to help her.
It's okay. All right. Take it. That's good. You're doing great. Don't worry. So that's so because of their situation, you feel more obligated to help others because you know what they need when they're in trouble. Wow. Well said. Good job. Anybody else want to? No, after that, no one's going to want to come up. All right. So anyway, we want to thank you. Let me introduce Peter Barcelona. He's the man between the people who collect the food and the people who need the food. He's the one that coordinates picking it all up and bringing it all to all the pantries and distributing it. And he's also in charge of taking the money because you can't donate milk, you can't donate bread, you can't donate cheese, you can't donate perishables. So he takes the money and goes to a place in Linden or Hillside and buys all those perishables. Peter, come on up and say a few words.
Thank you, Mayor and Mr. Principal. Thank you for your involvement in Have a Heart. This year we have 16 schools involved in our Have a Heart food drive. We just picked up school 19, which pushes over 9,000 pounds of food. Wow. We've collected roughly $21,000 to date. As the mayor said, our food pantry, we have 11 food pantries in town. Our food pantries serve approximately 600 families per month on an emergency food basis, and in situations from people that have been unemployed, people are in family situations, so no questions asked, come get your food. Our pantries, as the mayor said, the money that's collected, we take that money and we purchase ShopRite food carts, and we also purchase food from the Community Food Bank at Hillside, which is a state warehouse where we can purchase food at 15 to 18 cents a pound, produce and other perishable foods as well. And then we also use it for people that have special dietary needs that come to us that might be gluten-free, might be diabetic. So their dietary needs are very restricted to what we could offer them at that point. So that money is used also to augment the food that we give them at at that point. Our pantries are open, are manned by probably well over 100 volunteers. Our pantries range from hours from 1 day a month to some pantries are open 8 hours a week at that point. So our pantries are strategically located throughout Woodbridge for the convenience of people to come to us if there's a need as far as transportation, public transportation. And we also do referrals to our clients to the county social services and other agencies that would offer additional help as far as maybe heating, lighting, other issues as far as Family First issues with insurance and stuff. So we do referrals as well for those clients that come to us. So the pantry, the need is great. As the mayor said, I'm just really the middleman. We Feed was founded in 1992 for that reason, where our pantries meet monthly collectively, so we share resources, we share our ideas, we share client base, so we're making sure that we're giving the best that we can give with what we receive at that point. So the pantry probably roughly we take in about 100,000 pounds of food a year, move about 100,000 pounds of food a year for those 600 clients. So as I always say, it takes a community to feed a community. So on behalf of the people that I serve and on behalf of our volunteers, we thank the school for participating in the Have a Heart Food Drive. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, so who pays attention to like the national political scene? Who's like on top of what's going on in Washington? Anybody? Because you raise your hand? No, okay, you're just stretching. Who's what? Anybody? Come on, you guys got to pay attention. I've been here to your classes and talked to the kids. You guys are aware of what's going on, right? So you know there was a shutdown, right? Yeah. What happened in the shutdown? How did that impact people? Come here. Come here. Tell me how did that impact people?
People that work in the governor, they don't get paid. People that are poor, they don't get what they need from the government. So what did it do? Why is the topic of food and food pantries, how did that impact the national debate about the shutdown? People who need things, the food pantries could help them. Right, but why would people need things? Because of what? The shutdown. And they didn't get what you said up before. They didn't get what? Food. They didn't get... Or money. Money. They didn't get their paychecks. So there's people all around that even if they're not in need of food today, but suddenly you take away their paycheck, they live paycheck to paycheck. So when the check comes in, they already know where they're spending it. And when you can live paycheck to paycheck and you don't get the paycheck, suddenly you don't have no money. You don't have any money for food, or to support your family. Or to support your family. So suddenly you're the one. Maybe last year you gave to the food bank, and maybe this year suddenly you're going to the food bank to get food. And that's a shame because 800,000 people were impacted, and all of a sudden a whole lot of them needed food. So thank you very much. Good job.